Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me and watching this video right now. This is RH back to the station, back to you people, and back with a new video. And today in this video we'll be talking about the so-called sarcastic comment that Mr. President Donald Trump came up with. Alright, so before I start off talking about this, I want to request you to do one simple thing, that is, if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon. If you hit the bell icon, you'll be the very first one to check out my videos in afterwards as soon as I upload them, because YouTube would be there to send you a notification. Alright, so let's not get to miss that out. So subscribe and hit the bell icon. Let's not get the ball rolling. Basically, what happened the day before yesterday on Thursday, Mr. President Donald Trump came up with a long briefing session. And during his briefing session, at some point, he got to be pretty interested in, researching whether we could use, ultraviolet light or, what is it called, disinfectant into human body to fight coronavirus, just because it was found to be a fact that bleach could kill coronavirus within 5 minutes. And if you use isopropyl or isopropanol, whatever you call it, it's gonna be killing even faster such a virus from surfaces, And from that point of, understanding, he was basically pretty interested in exploring and coming up with a new way of treating such a virus. Anyway, as soon as he got done with the session, it's been kind of a matter of big concern for outsiders, for the authorities, like the parent company, right away, right after getting to listen to something like this, definitely doctors rejected something like this, it's not going to be a good idea. Dr. Gupta, who is the CNN's chief medical correspondent, came up with this message that there is absolutely no merit to the idea of injecting disinfectant. Dr. Megan said, sunlight is not a panacea. It's not going to be a cure-all. It's not going to save us from the virus. Anyway, the parent company that produces Lysol, Dettol, Reckitt Benckiser, said that as a global leader in health and hygiene products, we must be clear that under no circumstance should our disinfectant products be administered into the human body through injection, or any other route. So they are getting to be on the safe side, coming up with a warning message for their consumers. There's no way, there's no point behind consuming such a product, because it's a fact. Dr. Gupta said, in reference to Mr. President's statement, basically Mr. President was saying we need to do a research to see if it's working or not. So research means we need to do some sort of a study. So Dr. Gupta was not agreeing, onto that sort of an understanding that why do we need to waste our time studying something like this. That's been kind of a fact that it's not going to be, helpful. It's not going to be good for our health at all. It's a fact that it's good. It's good for the removal of viruses from surface.
Not for us,
FDA Commissioner said, I certainly would not recommend the internal injection of a disinfectant. So many things like this happened. World Health Organization basically they have got a page onto their website, so called Mythbusters. So what do? They put down all the rumors right here, in a correct way. So if you say like right now, consuming bleach powder or injecting this into your body would be a panacea, or would be a good point behind your recovery. They'll be putting this in a good way onto their website, in this section. Anyway, they have definitely taken this into consideration and come up with this message onto their website, saying something like this, that you can catch COVID-19 no matter how sunny or hot the weather is. Countries with hot weather have reported cases of COVID-19. So to protect yourself, make sure you clean, wash your hands, do not touch your mouth, nose or your face at all. So they're referring to the same guideline they did right at the very beginning, but they started off with the answer to the statement that Mr. President Donald Trump came up with. Okay, so heat, sunlight is not going to be a cure-all, not going to be a panacea. Now what's happening right after getting through this much undesired association, this much undesired responses, this much undesired happenings, Mr. Trump got to realize that that was not a good idea to do a research onto such a proven fact, that it's a bad thing for our health. How do we get to inject disinfectant into our body? Oh my goodness, what would happen then? Anyway, he said to distract or get to be on somewhere else, he said that I was asking a question sarcastically to reporters just like you, just to see what would happen. So this is how basically he was trying to distract. All right, he was trying to be on the safe side, trying to pretend as if it's the truth. All right, now it's getting to be onto us, whether we would be basically taking this in a positive way or not. Anyway, once I got through this statement that something like this needs to be tested, I was thinking like, definitely. So far in the history, if you look at the history, whatever evolution, whatever development happened, it happened based on some sort of a research, right? No risk, no gain. The more you try to do something, the more results you get to experience. So I was thinking like something like this would would be there to get to deal with, because right now it might happen, but we don't know.
Right. Okay. So this is how basically I was trying to get myself an understanding about the perception that that Mr. President shared.
Anyway, all these things together got me a message, got me an observation, an understanding. That is, this test, this research is not going to happen at all, because Mr. Trump, the president of the United States, got to have an understanding, got to realize that, whatever I said was not good at all. It's not supposed to be done at all, So for this much realization, we must say, we must give him a big round of applause. Let's get it together. Got my point? We should not be playing with lives at all. We should not be making such a bad situation worse. Because there is a difference between a danger and a distraction. You cannot just bring out danger to distract. Got my point? So guys, my message to you that if you need medication I mean, always try to be way aware of information. Do get through, verified sources of information. All right, to get yourself updated. All right, just because it's that sensitive. All right, now if you need to have medication, to take it from a doctor, not from a politician. All right, so that's to be taken seriously, out of this whole video. So we need medication. We all need medication. Definitely would be taking this from a doctor, not from a politician. All right, politicians would be there to definitely advise, and there to try their level best to come up with something helpful. Now if it gets approved, then definitely it would be appreciated, but unless and until it gets approved, do not run after. So talk to your doctor, consult, and accordingly get your medication. So this much basically I was trying to say in this very short video. If you found this, hope you found this video to be pretty informative. If so, don't forget to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon so that upcoming videos get to be checked as well. Anyway, it's time to sign off. Therefore, Arich signing off for now. Hope to see you later. But till then, stay happy, stay well, and stay pretty fantastic. Thank you. That's all.